Are we there? We're live. Yep, we're live. So, Gunnar Solskjaer, Manchester United's new manager. Let's see how this one goes. Because the same Man United fans that I saw talking about LVG, David Moyes and Jose Mourinho are saying the same thing about Ole. Some United fans have got their head switched on, which is a good thing. But speaking as an Arsenal fan, am I nervous about Solskjaer being Man United manager? Not really. I'm just not. Nowhere near. I don't know about Chelsea with their 2-year transfer ban. I think this could really hinder them a lot. But, like I said, you've got Man United fans now coming out on Twitter and saying, oh, we need to get Verratti, we need to get Koulibaly. Actually, I've just scrapped that. You've got Mark Goldbridge coming out, just put some money in corner there, just for his rent, because I've mentioned his name. But basically, he put a tweet out saying, right, Ole's now the manager, let's go and get Koulibaly, Verratti and Jadon Sancho. Hate to burst your bubble there, Goldbridge, but don't expect a Koulibaly, because Chris Smalling and Phil Jones have signed new contracts. Ashley Young has signed a new contract. There's talks about Ander Herrera and Paul Pogba and David De Gea signing new contracts. Don't expect that in the summer either, because it would be a stupid move for Pogba, De Gea and Herrera to sign new deals and then it all just collapse with Solskjaer. What Solskjaer has done, in my opinion, is boosted the morale. A bit like Gareth Southgate with England. England got to a semi-final of the World Cup. Couldn't even beat a Croatian team that played 120 minutes. Couldn't beat a Colombia team that basically he made no changes whatsoever. He just let the players do what they want. And that's what Solskjaer does. Solskjaer lets these players do what they want. Everyone can see last season Man United have got the capabilities of being where they are in the league and even higher, because these players have proven that they can do it. They finished second behind Manchester City, who was on 100 points. And to say that, his run was amazing, he got so many wins and everything. Emery did the same thing with Arsenal, and it's more of a better achievement, because you look at the state of those Arsenal players when Arsene Wenger had them last season. They couldn't put a single pass together. Now, coming towards the end of this season, we look stronger, we look hungrier, we look like we actually want it more. You can't break us down at the Emirates. Tottenham fans constantly running their mouth and saying, we're going to batter you. What happened? 4-2. Chelsea fans, we're going to batter you. We're the Kings of London. What happened? 2-0. United, all is at the wheel, is going to batter Arsenal once again. We did it 3-1 in the FA Cup. We'll do it even worse now at the Emirates. What happened? 2-0. Only Manchester City were lucky enough to get us on the first day, where Emery hasn't put his system into the players yet, and the players don't know what they were doing on the pitch yet. That's the difference. So maybe fans might actually start giving Arsenal some fucking respect, basically, and stop saying that you're going to come to the Emirates and batter us, because now at the Emirates there's a plan. With Wenger, it was 4-2-3-1. There you go, same formation. Nobody turned up, nobody could be bothered. That's what Man United did under Mourinho. Same thing every single week. Players could be bothered. If they turned up for a big game, they had to show other managers and other clubs what they can do. With Solskjaer, all he's done at Man United so far is boosted the morale. That's all he's done. He's someone that knows Manchester United. He's been a player there. He knows what it is to be Manchester United. I think Man United fans should look at this and just go for stability. That's what you need to do. Don't start talking about that you're going to win the league in the next 2 or 3 years, because you're nowhere near that. Nowhere near. Because I think with Ole, next season, maybe towards the end of this season as well, you're still going to pick up some defeats. That's all I'm saying, because other managers are better managers than Solskjaer because they know what they're doing tactic-wise on the pitch. Emery, that day against Manchester United, 2-0, out-tacticked Solskjaer. Absolutely did him. That's all I'm going to say. Wolves manager, I can't pronounce his name, he actually outdid Manchester United in the FA Cup that day. That's all I'm going to say. I just think with Man United, just don't start running your mouth and talking and saying that you're going to win the league and you're back and all this rubbish. Rio Ferdinand, the biggest mug on bleeding Twitter at the minute, should be constantly just going all this at the wheel. United are back. When you win the Premier League for 2 years in a row and you win a Champions League, then you can say Man United are back. Difference with Arsenal, we're not getting peppered every single week. There's actually a plan on the pitch. The fans are on board. The manager is right for the team. That's why we're saying Arsenal's back. Not because we think we're going to win the league anytime soon, but we're in a better situation than what Man United are to win the league. Trust me on that. All you've got to do is play the waiting game. That's all it is. Be patient. But like I said, Goldbridge put a tweet out with wanting Verratti, Sancho and Chris Smalling. That's all I'm going to... Koulibaly. Don't expect any big names coming to the club. Solskjaer is not going to want a big name at Manchester United because he's not proven as a manager that he can deal with the egos. Emery doesn't want a big name at Arsenal, and I'm happy with that. I don't want big names yet at Arsenal because Emery needs to prove himself more. I do not want to have another Neymar situation with Emery, but at Arsenal. Because let's be honest, at PSG he wasn't given a fair chance. Nowhere near was he given a fair chance. But at Arsenal, everything works for Emery. He has the right team behind the scenes and we're moving forward to the future. The only thing we need to sort out now is the technical director. That's all I'm going to say. So, the only thing I will give Solskjaer credit for is going to Paris Saint-Germain with that team he did and absolutely basically outplaying them off the pitch 3-1. That was fantastic. I give him props for that. But for his record, you look at the teams that you played when what was it, Cardiff and teams like that, and you're constantly just saying, oh, United are back. That was more embarrassing than when we were singing it at Fulham 5-1. Difference is we were singing it because of the performances on the pitch. Man United have always had those performances. You had them performances under Mourinho. You had them under LVG. That's all I'm going to say. Solskjaer will be tested when he comes up against top quality managers and actually sees if he can outdo the coaches on the pitch by tactics. Because with Barcelona coming up and Manchester City, they're going to be some big games for you. And I don't mean win, lose or draw. I mean, can Solskjaer outdo Pep? Can he outdo Barcelona's manager? That's all I'm going to say. Emery's proven it. He's schooled Poch, schooled Ollie, he's schooled Sarri, he's schooled Klopp at the Emirates. Liverpool can come out and say that they were the better team on the night. They could not get through us, literally. Could not get through us. And that's why I'm so looking forward to the future with Arsenal, because I can see a plan, I can see progress, I can see what's going to happen in the future. That's all I'm going to say. But let's see. Let's see what Ollie does then, shall we? Because it's going to be interesting. Because you've had 3 managers since Alex Ferguson that don't know nothing about Man United and have failed massively. And the fans have also failed their managers because they didn't back the manager. They backed the players more than manager. A bit like Chelsea. So now Ollie, who's been at Manchester United now as a manager, knows the Manchester United way. Let's see if the players come for him. But don't expect any big signings in the summer, and don't expect Herrera, Pogba and De Gea to sign new deals. I'll be shocked if they sign new deals, because if it all goes peep on, Pogba's stuck there, Dega's stuck there and Herrera's stuck there. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not having a go. I'm giving an honest opinion from a neutral, a rival fan. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see, shall we? Right, how do you end this now? There we go.